Hello, Namaskar. This is First Post and you're watching Vantage with me, Palki Sharma. We interviewed Ranil Wickremesinghe today. He's the current president of Sri Lanka, the man who stabilized this island nation after its economic collapse in 2022. Wickremesinghe is running for re-election. The popular perception is that he's falling behind in the race, but with just 2 days to go for election, he's confident of making a comeback. He also thinks that Sheikh Hasina should remain in India, and he believes that Mohammad Muizzu of the Maldives may be finally warming up to New Delhi. We talked about a whole lot of things. We'll bring you excerpts of the full conversation. In West Asia, meanwhile, the situation is rapidly deteriorating. Lebanon suffered another wave of attacks yesterday. Israel has declared that a new phase of this war is now underway. The US Fed has finally cut interest rates. We'll decode what this means for the US economy and the rest of the world. Canada says that India is meddling in its elections as it continues to provide a free run to Khalistanis on its soil and can overwork, kill you. The story of an Indian chartered accountant is making waves on the internet. We'll talk about it. The headlines first. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi campaigns in Srinagar, promises to restore Jammu and Kashmir's statehood. His rally comes just a day after the first phase of the assembly election there. Prime Minister Modi's party, the BJP, has never won a seat in the valley. The next phase of polling in Jammu and Kashmir is on the 25th of September. India is on track to becoming the third largest economy by 2031. That's according to an S&P Global report, which stressed on continued reforms to maintain momentum. The report also says that equity markets are expected to stay competitive due to strong growth prospects. Currently, India is the world's fifth largest economy. Gabon's former president Ali Bongo says he is renouncing politics for good. He announces his decision to withdraw from political life, asking for clemency for his imprisoned wife and son. Bongo had ruled the oil-rich West African nation for 14 years before being overthrown in a coup last year. Taiwan recognizes same-sex marriage between Chinese and Taiwanese couples. This is for the first time that Taipei is recognizing cross-strait unions. Taiwan has been at the forefront of Asia's LGBTQ rights movement. In 2019, it became the first place in the region to legalize marriage equality. And Nintendo sues the developer of a video game for patent infringement. The video game has been dubbed Pokemon with Guns. It has sold more than 5 million copies in just 3 days. The game features avatars similar to Nintendo's very popular Pokemon franchise.